Hi, this is Kim Pinkney and welcome to my channel. Alrighty, so today I'm working on chapter 3 of Nocturnal Emissions. I was streaming earlier and YouTube just pissed me off to all passivity. It doesn't freaking make any sense. It's like as soon as I went live, put on my Epidemic sound, which I am a subscriber to, and started streaming, it kept bumping me off. And I'm like, what the hell? So this might be if it doesn't do me again, this might be my last live stream. And then I'll just go ahead and upload videos. Uh, and I guess that's not a bad thing. It's just it's going to slow me down as far as bringing out content. So basically where I am on here is, let me go ahead and do our thing here. And we'll just kind of scroll through. So since the other one has been flagged and I don't know when they're going to release it, because it's under review. How do you review? It just makes no fucking sense. Sorry about that, you guys. But basically I'm still in the bar and I'm trying to get his friend to get him out of the bar and into the club. That he's kind of saying that this is like an old fogies type of place. Chick just gave him a drink, and he looks over to his side while his friend is still kind of ranting at him, and his friend is still talking, and then he realizes that Derek is already going to talk to the older lady. He gets her phone number, comes back, he sits down, he's kind of happy, and his friend is like, we need to get out of here. There's like too many old women here. Some of them look like they're married. You know, he's trying to get him out of the bar, and he catches the eye of another lady who's playing pool, and that's the lady I'm working on. So his friend is pretty much trying to get him out of there. It's like, hey, I got a place we can go, and you know, we won't get into so much trouble. And this is the chick I was working on before all hell broke loose, or rather I was stopped. My stream was stopped, so I have no freaking music playing, which really pisses me off. I guess whatever music I'm going to listen to is just going to be in my own ears. Damn these people. And then later on it'll be like, oh well, we released a stream, sorry. Not even a sorry, fuck them. Anyway, so basically I'll go ahead and do a quick replay video of how I got this far. I mean, I had so much good advice, at least to me I thought it was really good advice. So I guess I'll see if this plays back in a nice clean fashion so that you guys can catch some of the things that I've talking about in here. So let's go ahead and do that. There we go. Okay, so I made a copy of one of the other pages, and brought that over, and I'm pretty much just interpreting what this page is going to look like. And I was using Raquel Welch as a model for myself in order to do this, and using her kind of like her aesthetic and her shadowing and stuff like that, and even a bit of one of her poses. And so I decided I was going to make her look a little trashy looking, kind of like a little biker chick, but kind of retro. And that's what I was coming up with as I was running through this. I apologize for this thing booting me out. I've been on it for like an hour, and I don't know how long my stream had been going until they decided to flag my music. Assholes. So anyway, I was pretty much going through brushes, the type of brushes I was using, and in real time I was doing it. So I was using the soft brush for the softer highlights and some of these soft shadows. I created a whole nother layer for the harder shadows and used a bit of that, merged those layers, and then just kind of softened things up, added more details and whatnot. And yeah, this pixelation stuff is for the birds. It's for the birds. But yeah, this image is going to be pretty small down here on the bottom. I mean, it doesn't have to be, but also I was breaking up some of the roughness with some brushes, the soft brush, and as well as adding some textures with the, I think it was the skin brush. Now I'm doing the hair with the fine brush tool, and then I'll smudge it and then go over it again. And I was thinking about doing like a variation of this bouffant hairdo from the 60s. Like it could be shaved on the side, but then I decided to just go ahead and give her this triangular look to her, like the rack that she's going to be holding. I was trying to decide what I wanted to put onto her shirt before I got booted off, and I was going into Pinterest and whatnot to see if I could find a cute shirt. So I think what I'll do is I'll just kind of make her into like a biker chick. I could do the shaved hair thing. I kind of like that idea with the bouffant hair, like the 60s bouffant hairstyle, and then shaved on the side with like tattoos. That would be so cool. And one of the things that I noticed that when I was watching Ink Master is that they had done one of the pictures with Heartbreaker. It was in the Battle of the Sexes final season type of thing, and it had ladies licking a lollipop, and it had like Heartbreaker going in neon. And I was thinking to do that on her. But yeah, she'd be a great biker chick. And he goes up to her to get her phone number type of thing, which is pretty freaking ballsy. I'm going to go ahead and make this into like a leather jacket. That way I can use my textures. So I'm going to go ahead and start highlighting this. I've got about a little less than 20 minutes to do this. I am so frustrated. I just can't believe after all this time I've been streaming and then I get flagged. I'm just so angry. I didn't mean to do that. I'm so angry I can't even freaking select straight. Let's see. I'm trying to decide how I want to do her jacket. So mad. I'll get over it eventually. So I might, if I end up getting flagged again, then I know that there's something wrong with YouTube because I just don't have any kind of content playing. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Textures. And I think I want to use something that is like a rough texture. This one has dragons on it. That's ostrich. That's what Old Boy's wearing. Let's see. Snakeskin. Let's try lizard skin. And then we'll just make it shiny in some places. Scaly lady. And then I think I'll put some other textures on here. Let's see, we'll light this up a bit. Whoops. And then just to kind of layer it on here. Throw a little bit of light on there. Alright, and then let's see, I'm wondering if I want to drop this under her hair. So I'll bring it, no, I'll just leave it where it is, and then I'll just put some hair over it. Let's see, we'll merge these two together, and then I'll just come back over it with hair. I was having a good morning too. Coffee was booming. So annoying. So quiet. Okay, so there we are. So if bad comes to worse, I'll end up doing videos, and then I'll just upload them when it's done, just so I can get over this nonsense. So ridiculous. Okay, and we'll cover up her ear. Okay, and then we'll throw some light in here. We'll use like the gray, just so that we can send some of that black to the background. Or to the rear. To the rear, march. Okay. Now we'll throw a little bit more black in here. Yeah. Okay. So the rack things that I'm thinking of, let's see, we'll do it up like this. Oh yeah, and then we definitely want to give some sort of design or something like that to her lizard skin jacket here. Hard on the outside, soft on the inside. Let's see. So we'll change that back to soft brush. And we'll fix her hands. Now I'm using the soft brush to kind of smudge it a bit because I don't want to erase. Okay, just get the little rack in here. That little triangle shape. Okay, The brush is a little harder than I'd like it to be, but I'm wondering, let's get rid of that. And what I'll do is I'll use tones instead of hard lines. Alright, let's see. We'll give it a gray tone. Alright. So frustrating. Okay, I'm gonna listen to some music. It's just so frustrating. I cannot believe that it did that to me. Not that I'm special or anything like that, but it's like, I don't know. I expected more. I'm going to close a few of my windows real quick. I have like a lot of the same windows open. Okay. Let's see. What time is it? I got 10 minutes. Shit. Okay. So I wanted Heartbreaker on here, but I'm going to have to probably put it somewhere else. Maybe a tattoo. We'll give her a tattoo on her belly. Or I just like the idea of putting that on here somewhere. It doesn't have to be. I could do it on a kind of like a choker. This is just decisions. This is stuff that I wasn't thinking of when I was, well, could be, she could wear a Gucci mama dress. Yep. Decisions. Okay, let's see if this works, and if it kicks me off, well then I guess I've earned it. Here we go. All right. Epidemic Sound changed their look. It's interesting. Okay, cool. I hate this song. Let's see. Alright. Well, damn, I don't have a lot of time. Okay, so let's see. We'll give her pants a texture. Alrighty, let's see. What texture do I want to use? Snake skin? Something a little smoother, I think. Let's see, I've got one that's velvet, but it doesn't really look velvety. snake skin looks interesting. Let's try that one. Keeping an eye on my stream to make sure it hasn't gotten flagged. Okay, that's cool. We'll throw a little bit of white on the sides. And I think what I can do is maybe, no, I won't do that. Okay, so I'm thinking about we'll put a belt on her. We'll do a mixture of 60s, 80s. Confused biker chick. Now that would be cool. He should hook up with a biker chick. And then I could put like Heartbreaker on her belt buckle or something. Let me give it another layer. This is why it should take so long for me. Let's see if it'll let me fill it. Barely. Let's see, and then we'll give it the snake, snake skin. So we'll give it one more. Nah. And then yeah, so far so good. Maybe it just didn't recognize my epidemic sound on my iPad. I don't know. Makes no sense. Shut that bitch down. Okay. So where can I put this Heartbreaker thing? Shoot, I got 5 minutes. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for popping into what limited stream I do have here. And we won't have this hopefully next time. After it freezes, I hope. Let's see. They reinstated my video. Okay. Thank you, YouTube. Okay. So, hopefully that won't happen again anytime soon. So I'll go ahead and do more to this tonight. My goal is to do at least 5 panels a day, and I've gotten, let's see, I started working on Sunday, and I'm kind of trying to keep an eye out for how long it takes me to get through this. So this is Sunday's worth of work. And today, it looks like I only got one thing done. Yeah, so basically all I've done today, let's see, is page 3, and I'm going to have to update this into 4 and 5. I'm going to have to update all my numbers, but I'll probably do that last. Alright, you guys, I will see you on tomorrow, and then I'll try to decide who the lucky lady is that's going to be taken home, or rather taken to the lodge and get the next nightmare. Then I got to figure out what her nightmare is going to look like. Take care, you guys. Bye-bye.